Another fantastic day. Here, let me view a little bit so you can see a little better. We got another pretty interesting pepper. I've actually never had one of these. These are Goliath jalapenos. I've had it on the plant for quite a little bit. As you guys can see, it's starting to cork a little bit. If you guys can see that. Not sure. My lighting's kind of off here. But we're going to try this out. And I kind of had an idea because I'm not really sure. I haven't really read much about these. I don't know if these are supposed to be hotter than most normal jalapenos or even the purple jalapenos. So you guys can see in the thumbnail, I actually grabbed a purple jalapeno. These have been growing pretty small for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I don't know. It might have to do with temperature, the climate. I'm not really too sure about this, but what is up, Arsenic? Always good to see you. So I'm gonna cut both of the stems off. I'm gonna actually eat the purple one first. I'm gonna see if it's hotter because actually no, you know what I'll do? I'll eat this one first, the Goliath, and see if it's hotter than a normal one and not compare the two. But I've been noticing lately my peppers have been a little bit warmer than normal. I'm not really sure what the reasoning is before that, but we will see. I'm going to cut these beautiful peppers open. Oh, I'm messing up my camera. So check out what's up, Sweet Pea Sid? What's going on? So there is the insides of that one. It won't focus for some reason. And there's that one. Pretty thick walled, like a normal jalapeno. And yeah, I'll have to try. I don't know if I have any more unripe Goliaths. I think the other one I have is ripe. And then here is the purple jalapeno. Pretty thick walled again. I mean, this one's kind of thinner than this one, so I don't know, it'd be pretty interesting. But we're going to try these out and let's see what these taste like. Actually, I have to get out. So what I'm doing right now, I'm seeing some bad seeds. That's why I cut my pods open. I mean, most of the time I'll just eat the pod whole, but this one I kind of wanted to cut because it was on the plant for quite a bit. Oh yeah, purple jalapeno. These little guys. I don't know why they're so small, but yeah. So give me 1 minute here. I'm gonna just get some of these bad seeds out of here. It's weird. The plant, it wasn't on the plant too long, but I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. It's been like 1,000,000 degrees down here lately, so I mean that could have something to do with it. They're ripening faster than normal, but let me just scrape a few of these out. I'll eat the rest of them. I'm not really too concerned about it. I just don't want to eat a bunch of them. Ah, yeah, they're really cool. What I think a couple months ago, I actually had a couple of the purple ones that were actually decent size, and I stuffed them with cream cheese. They're actually pretty good. I got most of them out of there. There's some probably hanging here. Hold on. Now that I did that, I just saw a bunch up, like a big clump of them. But I'm gonna try to get a bunch of them out of here. All right, that's good enough. All right, so let's try this out. These are very, very, very sweet. Good little snack too. I don't know what time is it. It's 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's about lunchtime. As far as heat goes, I'm going to say these are right on par with the normal jalapeno. A little bit sweeter though than most jalapenos. Pretty quick burn. Not that bad. This is about a, I don't know, it's about a 1.5, 2 as far as pain. Heat tolerance is slowly rising. I see Arsenic said he's late start on his plants. Hey, these plants, the ones I'm picking, these were since the hurricane that I was what, 6, 7 months ago? It's been a while. All right, let's try one of these purple jalapenos. This one's this has that, like that floral earthy taste. Oof. It's got similar heat to the Goliath. I mean, they're all jalapenos, but I wasn't sure if this one was going to be hotter than the other one or vice versa. Very earthy and floral. I'm not really a big fan of that. A lot of people aren't really a fan of floral. All right, here's the other half of that one. There's all the heat right there. That side had the spongy part. The other side did not. But let's go get rid of these seeds. That's weird. A lot of them were they're black. You guys seen them before. You guys all seen rotten seeds. All right, pretty good. The first, excuse me, the Goliath jalapeno, definitely really cool. Definitely gets a little bit bigger than most jalapenos. I mean, I've seen jalapenos get that size in normal ones, but that one had a little bit more size to it. They are definitely really cool. That'd be perfect for stuffing, you know, doing like jalapeno poppers, bigger size ones. Let's see. Gardner Josh, what's going on? Sweet pea, I can't talk. I started pepper plants a while ago. Half of them died. I said, screw it this year. We'll extend our garden this year. Oh, nice. Very, very cool. All right. It's got me sweating a little bit. My heat tolerance is not quite as high as it normally is. I haven't been really hitting the hot sauces that much. Kind of took a break from hot sauces. You guys noticed that. But I've been eating pepper pods, you know, more. Pepper pods taste better. Hot sauces kind of get kind of old after a while. But it's slowly building back up. Looking for 2 more ricotta peppers to sprout. And then 3 other jalapenos, and that'll be 100% germination. That's really cool, man. Really cool. No, I don't know if I showed you guys my plants in a while. Yeah, obviously I haven't. I haven't been on YouTube in quite a while. I don't know if I can switch my account. Yes, I can. I will show you real quick all my plants and where they're at. Some of them are, you know, I noticed this year these plants didn't get really tall. They did get up there. They're producing like a bunch of peppers. So let's go check that out. It is, once again, it's like 1,000 degrees out here. Typical Florida day. I do want to show you guys. I do have an unripe Goliath. So here's one of my Goliaths. Here's a bishop hat. Check this thing out. This thing's a monster. Huge. And some normal ones. And then I got some heat lemon drops. They're turning out pretty good. Then this is a Tepin teppan with the lemon drop. This thing is loaded to the brim with peppers. Just waiting for them to ripen up. Another bishop hat. Right there. Then I got one of these violet sparkles. These are really cool peppers. I actually had a few of those not that long ago and stuffed those. Another bishop hat. I did a lot of bishop hats this year. But very sweet pepper. Like almost like a bell pepper. Another purple jalapeno. Show you that one. Rainforest peppers. Might have to kind of the bad one there, but I'll still probably use that for something. Then I have a purple beauty. That is a really cool pepper. That really looks like a what do you call it? A bell pepper. Then I got coffee peppers, a couple of those. More purple jalapenos. That one actually, I know this is a violet sparkle. Check it out. That's pretty cool. Goliath, a small Goliath plant with one pepper on it. Then I have the Jalapeno Fire and Ice. I can't wait to try one of these things. These things look absolutely fierce. So that's pretty neat. Habanadas, zero heat habaneros. Those are going to be really cool. I might do a video. I might try one of these under ripe like this and see what they taste like and see if they have different flavors as they ripen. This plant's kind of brutal, rough, more violet sparkle. A couple of these. Then we got, what is this one? This one is, I had to move my plants around. Coffee pepper, another coffee pepper. Look how funny that one is. It's like flat in the middle and it opens up. And then another teppan. We got a teppan right here that's ripe almost. Pretty close. And then I got these late bloomers back here. Another purple beauty growing. And then this one was the purple jalapeno with nothing on it. And man, this is the Tom's Bomb. This is the Tom's Bomb F6. This is actually from Arsenic Element seeds that I got from him when he sent me the peppers, and I actually grew it again out of the. So we have a couple of those. I can't wait to try those out. Another teppan. These plants are the kind of the troublemakers. They're not really wanting to do anything with me. I've been, watering them. This is a Batman pineapple habanero. Still nothing yet on that one. And let's see, we'll go purple jalapenos, a bunch more peppers right here. And then rainforest pepper. You got some small ones. And then these plants, check these out. These are really cool. These three right here. So I got this one, and this one. These one actually came from, believe it or not, they came from, I can't think right now. Linda's Fiery Treats, when I bought her box of Pain, all those peppers, and she had those ones called the Sinahuza pepper. So you guys were there when I was eating them. I actually saved the seeds out of one, and I got these plants out of them. And here is a few of the peppers. Check the peppers out. Skinny, elongated peppers, really neat. I like how it's I didn't want to mess with these, so I like how these actually, I was trying to canopy a few. You guys might have saw I was trying to canopy again. I'm not really that great at it. I've been trying to do it ever since Arsenic was showing me how to do that. But these ones, I like how they grow like kind of stalky, and it looks like actually looks like coffee beans, so it looks pretty neat. That one's obviously the first one. These ones were kind of later in the grow. I did notice though, this one in particular and this one are a lot greener, like darker green, than let's say this one. I don't know if that has to do with lighting or whatever, but it's really cool. But I got a bunch of peppers to try out. I counted over like 200 something peppers out of all the plants. So got all these right here, all these, and then all those down there. But definitely a bunch of peppers. I kind of got lost track of the days. I'm not sure if there is any other live streams today. I'm not going to mention any channels, but I was planning on going on one, but I'm not sure. Usually I think the live stream's on Wednesdays. So, hey, I'm back. Let's go back inside because I'm starting to sweat a little bit. All right, let's get back inside. It's still kind of early. I got sent home today, pretty much, because they had no water at work. I guess the guys came to fix a water line, and they actually destroyed the water line. So there's, it's always fun. So who knows? Something I have no control with. I'm not a plumber. But let's see who's here. Tuber chat, what's going on? Long time no see, man. Dennis is in here. What's going on? But let's see. So depending on if the channel I'm thinking of is doing a live stream, I'm not sure if they are or not. Be cool if they were. I'll definitely be over there. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else I can do with you guys. I know it's been a while. I haven't been on here in about 7 months, 8 months, something like that. With a lot of stuff going on. So, but I've found a little bit of extra time, especially today too, since I got home early. So I'm trying to think if we can do anything today that would be kind of fun, kind of different. I know it's kind of like a spicy pepper channel, but it doesn't have to be all the time. But I will think of something if I can come back on here later today. Or if that other channel is doing a live stream, I will jump on that channel, and it'll be fun times. But appreciate you guys. Good to see you guys again. It's been a while. Good to see Dennis, Tuber Chat, Arsenic, Sydney, all you guys. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys shortly. You guys see me through the social medias, whatever. You guys have any questions or want to see what's going on? Oh, he did Blackstone. Could we do a Blackstone? We could potentially do a Blackstone. I mean, I don't know about today. It's kind of, Arsenic, if you're up for it, we could do a Blackstone tonight. I mean, again, that is kind of short notice. I don't know who else wants to jump on me. Granted, you don't need to jump on the live stream. I can just do a Blackstone, but I don't think I have anything to really cook on the Blackstone. I'll have to figure something out, but I'll definitely get in touch with some of you guys, Arsenic in particular, and about the Blackstone thing or whatever. Because I like to do the Blackstone thing for me is we got to do it. Like it's like at least 3 person thing. I can't just do it. I'm not gonna just. All right, this weekend, absolutely, we can definitely do it this weekend. So we'll do it. I'm walking around. It's funny, we're doing these live streams, but I gotta walk. I gotta move, like I'm always doing something. But yeah, we can definitely do the Blackstone this weekend for sure. We'll do it Saturday, more than likely. I'll talk with Dustin. Let me see if I can get this thing to stand up again. And yeah, we can do that. It'd be fun. We'll have to figure something out. If we can do like a breakfast thing or do a lunch thing. I'm trying to think. Maybe we'll do like a breakfast event a little bit later today. We'll do like a brunch. I think brunch would probably be more appropriate since we haven't done it in like 8 months, probably something like that. So it would be probably properly fitting if we did a breakfast one, started off, and then we can venture off from there. But should be cool. Oh, one thing I wanted to bring up to you guys. For those of you here that eat pepper pods, it's not like a big thing, but I made a little bit of a mistake. I didn't chew up the pods I had the other day. And I know a bunch of you guys say when you guys eat peppers, you get stomach cramps. And I'll bring it up. You guys all know what it is. When you're eating pepper pods or eating just anything in particular, even with pepper powder or hot sauce, whatever it is. But pods in particular, because the outside skin is essentially wax. Your stomach takes forever to break down to get to the meat of the pepper. So your stomach gives you cramps because it's burning. and your stomach isn't digesting the actual capsaicin in the pepper. So when you're eating pods, make sure you chew up your pods as best as possible. The more you chew up, the better it's going to be. The chances are that you won't get cramps. Now, you will get cramps if you're eating crazy, stupid hot stuff. Like if you're eating, like if you're on a habanero level, like that's your hottest thing, like to where, you know, you're not going to be like going into your scare zone. So let's say you are going above that level to, like, you know, let's say you're jumping crazy and you're going to ghost peppers. Make sure you chew that pod up as best as you possibly can. I know it's going to be crazy hot when you're eating it, you know, because it's, you know, you're here and you're going to from here to here. You want to make sure you're chewing up that pod to pulp, so that when you swallow it, it's not sitting in your gut just destroying your stomach. Not that it does. So definitely a good tip. I forget, you know, more than a lot of times, you know, I'll be, you know, eating pods. I'll be sitting around here. I'll be eating jalapenos, you know, just like normal ones. And I'll be putting, like, you know, cream cheese on them. And I'll eat 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 of them, and I'll just not chew them up all the way. And it'll mess up your stomach, but your stomach does kind of adapt to it. I still get cramps from eating those, but, you know, it's not to the point to where it bothers me, kind of. So your stomach kind of builds tolerance too to that. But definitely a good thing to definitely keep in mind of, you know, even though, like, you know, we're all human, so we all, man, I forgot to, you know, I just ate a Carolina Reaper, and I didn't, you know, I chewed it twice and I swallowed it. Then your stomach is killing you for the next, like, hour and a half, and meanwhile your mouth's not even hot, which that does happen. Along with foods too, it's not just, you know, pods or more in particular, because the coating of the skin is pretty much wax, and, you know, acid takes a little bit longer to digest it. So pods more in particular, but like if you're eating like any kind of food, whatever you're eating, you know, sub, sandwich, soup, whatever, and you got some like pepper powder in there, make sure you're chewing up even the food. The less your stomach has to do, the quicker it can digest it and get it through and get it running through your system, the better off you're going to be. And what else was I going to do here? I just had something else in my mind here, and it just out I went. I can't remember. I'm probably going to be doing a video with the dehydrator that you guys see me do, because I have like 200 plus peppers. There's no way in creation that I'll be able to eat all 200 before they start to mold and get pretty nasty. So I'll probably do a video with those pods that I see that are kind of getting a little bit iffy. I'll dry them out with you guys. We'll jump on here. We'll set it up, do a time lapse, do all that fun stuff, and whatever. It'll be fun. Get back into seeing the swing of things and doing stuff. Dennis says, good to see everyone. Can't wait for spring to get the full swing here. Over 200 plants. Wow, that is crazy. 200 plants, man. See, I went low this grow. I only did like 75. I think I only ended up with like 100, or no, with like 50. I don't know where I got 100 from. I think I might have started out with 100 and got 50. Can't remember. It was so long ago. I mean, it was during the hurricane, when the hurricane blew through here and just destroyed everything. But I got like 200 pods. I got crazy amounts of pods. That one, you guys seen that ahi lemon drop plant? It's like this tall, and it's literally loaded to the brim with pepper pods. Those are great peppers too. I want to actually try making something with that one. And what was I doing? I was talking to Court too the other day about it might have been yesterday or the day before, about the apple butter I made. She showed me her old video of when I sent her the apple butter. I actually did try making it spicy. I had Dustin's powder, my powder, and I had arsenic's powder. I didn't do arsenic's yet. I still have his over there. I've been tearing up his flakes. But I actually boiled some apple butter with the pepper powder in it, and it made it ungodly hot. Like, it was like drinking lava, which was pretty crazy. but it was unbearable. You know, it's funny. Dustin's pepper powder is way hotter than mine was, even though it has similar peppers in it. But I think the amount of peppers that he has in his powder, like the flakes, is a lot more, because I compare the two. Like, I ate mine one day. I waited an entire day, so there was no heat in my mouth, nothing. Then the next day I tried his, and his literally just lit me up to, like, it was pretty eventful. It was pretty fun. But I definitely want to try that again. Definitely on a smaller scale. But I think for future reference, when I'm doing like the apple butters, I'm not going to do like the powders that he has and I have, because it's actually, I think it's too much. Like, it really, even coming from me, like, my tolerance is usually like to the roof, like high, and I can taste it and enjoy it. But the apple butter was beyond hot, where it wasn't even tasty. It was like just like straight up just lava. But yeah, so I think next time I'm gonna definitely do specific dry outs for like ahi lemon drop and bishop hats and all that stuff. Like, and just do like kind of like do how Jimmy Pickles does with his pepper powders when he just does a single one. So I think I'll do that. Then I'll add to them and I'll mess with them. Tammy, what's going on? Good to see you. I was talking to you the other day in the group chat. But it'd be definitely fun. I got some, I've been messing around with stuff with peppers and stuff, and I'm still having no success. Even though I was on the live stream with Courtney and Joe was Joe there? Yeah, Joe was there. With the tomatoes, I still cannot get the tomatoes to actually produce fruits. I can get them to grow. I mean, I had a 5-foot tomato plant and it would not produce anything. I remember doing their tricks and tips, but everything I do, it just does not want to produce fruit, which is weird. I don't know. I mean, we have tomatoes that are grown down here, which is weird. So I don't know what that is about. I don't know if that's just like maybe a soil thing with me. I mean, my soil is kind of homemade in a sense. I bought, those bags of soil when I was amending the nutrients in them. So, I mean, but yeah, it's weird. SoundCloud, what's going on? Poor pollination. Yeah, that definitely could be poor pollination. Because I'm a firm believer. I can't talk today. That my pepper plants, believe it or not, are pollinated by ants. Because I have millions of ants back there. And they're not like fire ants or anything crazy that like be a disaster, but they're just regular like sugar ants almost. But I'm a big firm believer that those ants are pollinating all my pepper plants. But so I mean, it's weird, but typically like with tomato plants, like I know when I was growing up in Jersey, tomato plants would be pollinated by bees. What's up, Jay? What's going on? I'm actually using, you guys may have noticed, I'm using the YouTube live thing, so I'm not used to the chat like disappears. And it's a pain in the butt to get up until someone actually says something again. But what is going on, Jay? Who we got here? Anybody else? SoundQuest, what's going on, brother? Strawberries I left out over the winter and last day survived, and they are pushing out some strawberries. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know if it has to be like bee specific for pollination. I know I don't have the time to go out to each and every tomato plant and get like a paintbrush, and I don't have time for that. So if that's what it is, they don't want to, they need better pollination. That's, unfortunate, but I can always go to the grocery store at that point and just get tomatoes. But I always like to try to grow my own peppers and tomatoes. You guys know I've been learning from you guys for a while. I think it's absolutely so cool that right now I'm in pod season and I have fresh pepper pods out back, as opposed to going to the grocery store and buying pods, which is what everybody usually does. But I think it's really cool being able to do that. And I do have I have a fig plant and elderberry bush. Actually, I actually have started those too. They're probably about that big, the plant itself, and then pots like half the size. They're growing, so that'd be cool to get some elderberries and all that stuff. Maybe plant some. See, you know what's weird, Sid? Even though with that, like I get what you're saying with that, like put some other plants around them, like flowers and all that, to kind of attract bees. But the weird thing is, I have 0 bees outside. There's not a single. It's the weirdest thing I remember because Jersey. I remember living in Jersey and there'd be bees everywhere, even like carpenter bees and all that stuff. And for some reason, where I'm at right now, there is not a single bee anywhere. So it's like it's beyond me. It's weird. Like I have, you know, it stinks. I have, you guys know, I collect butterflies, like the worm, not the worms, the caterpillars. And I have an enclosure for the caterpillars, and I let them turn into butterflies and I let them loose. If butterflies pollinated plants, I'd have no problem at all because there are literally millions of monarchs outside. But yeah, there's not a single bee out here. There's just ants, pain in the butt ants too. Like they literally, I'm constantly fixing my soil because they drag sand wherever they go. So like I'll look in one of my like plants, like in a couple, like today, I'll look in like 5 days from now, one of my plants will be covered in sand, and I just have to grab it out, throw it out, and put more soil in there. Yeah, the ants. I mean, they're not really that much of a new. I mean, they're a pain in the butt with sand, but I mean, they do. If they are, which I do believe is a firm believer, like they are help pollinating my pepper plants, even though pepper plants are self pollinators. I was told. I mean, but they're not too hard of too big of a problem. But like tomatoes would be really cool. You know, I got a bunch of tomato packs. I must have 20 packs of tomatoes, like even like all the different like crazy varieties. I can't get them to grow. Like I would like to just, you know, I don't even want to really, I mean, necessarily, I mean, ultimately I would like to eat them, you know, but I would just like to see them grow, like, you know, grow and I can see how cool it looks. And, I mean, I would be satisfied with that, just to even have them grow and like collect the seeds and grow them over and over again. But it's just pretty crazy. It's pretty weird though, you know, but it's still, you know, I'm still learning down here though. Climate is different, you know, it grows in a lot of stuff, and I haven't had to, crossing my fingers here, you guys are going to laugh on that one, I haven't had to open the fish emulsion stuff recently. I have a bunch of milk jugs with they're already pre-mixed, so I'm so good, but because that stuff is really disgusting. It works though, but yeah. That's pretty much it though. I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty much stalling for time. Wonder if it's too hot down there for the bees. Yeah, it could be. I mean, like today. I mean, let me see. Go just check. My air's on right now, and let's see. It is still showing 79 degrees in here, and the air's on. I mean, you can't really hear it. It's pretty quiet, but. Yeah, it might be. You know, it's lately it's been really hot. Like it's been high 80s, mid to lower 90s. So it could be just too hot down here, which it could be the case. Let me see. I could show you guys really fast. Let's see what else. I could show you other plants. I think it's an apricot and an elderberry. I'm pretty sure it's an elderberry too. Or it might be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an apricot tree. I don't look at the names of this water thing. It's getting pretty. The one's getting pretty tall. The elderberry's pretty. It's about a foot tall. The other one's just getting thicker leaves on it. Oh, it's a fig tree. Check this out. This is a elderberry. Here, you can't really see to me. Different view. There's a tag for it, and I got this from actually my work. And apparently, these plants are designed, or I guess genetically engineered, maybe I guess I should say, to only work like they only need to be in pots, which is pretty cool. So I figured I'd try them, see what they do. If they work, they work. They don't, no big deal. But I think that about does it. I'm sawing on here because the longer I'm on here, All right, I'll go over there real quick and I'll show you again. I was just over there a little bit earlier, but I'll take a trip back over there real quick. So I'm stalling on here because when I'm on here, I get ideas of other things to do, as opposed to not being on here. I'm not really in that frame of mind. I will do a quick flyby. I'm not going to do an in-depth look again, but if you want to see it, I did do it like 20 minutes ago. I went past every plant. Oh, I didn't forget. This is Dustin's old plant that he sent me. It's still alive, but it's not producing, but I felt bad throwing it away. You can see I cut this off and it's like new growth right here. The rest of the plant's like kind of old and it's starting to grow again, but I kept it just to keep it going. But here's all the plants. This is I will show you this though, SoundQuest, a massive bishop hat. But it does not have the shape of a bishop hat, which is kind of weird. Ahi lemons. That one is Tepins, bishop hats. Violet sparkle, rainforest, purple jalapeno. This is a coffee pepper plant with nothing. I ate that one though. Rainforest, purple jalapeno. Or no, this is a purple beauty, sorry. I will show you that one now. Looks like a bell pepper. Coffee pepper. What is this? This is a violet sparkle. Purple. Goliath again. This actually came from Dennis. This is this plant right here. These seeds are the fire and ice jaloki. I don't know if you're still here, Dennis, but the peppers look fierce. Oh, really cool. Habanada, we're gonna try those. Violet sparkle, another coffee pepper. That with that weird one on there. Rainforest. Or no, that's a Tepin, sorry. Then we got a few other ones down here. Another purple beauty. You can see it right there where my finger's at. Nothing on this one. Tom's Bomb F6. I can't wait to try these things when they get they gotta get riper though. This plant took forever. That plant almost died. That plant was literally this tall, and I thought that was it, and it survived. These were all those ones. You guys remember seeing those that were kind of a nuisance. Then we got, I think this is my coolest plant. This one right here, the Sinahuza. Looks like a bunch of beans. And I didn't buy seeds for that. That actually came out of a pepper, which is really cool. All right, but let's see. I think what else? I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I kind of wanted to go to lunch, but it's kind of boring. You guys might get bored watching me drive to go get some food and come back. But there's plenty of other days we can do stuff. Yeah, but let's see. We'll go inside. I'm gonna sit down for a minute, then we'll figure out some stuff. Sound questions you just got here. We're gonna start potentially planning to do a Blackstone Saturday with arsenic, and we're gonna ask somebody else too. Probably ask Dustin. We gotta get Dustin in there. It's gotta be the three, the original three Blackstones. We haven't done one in a while, and I haven't actually used my Blackstone in quite a bit. But let's see here. Let me get something to hold my phone up. I guess I don't do nothing, but that's pretty much it. Just wanted to jump on here, do a quick little pepper review, and hang out with you guys. Who knows? I might even come on here later and just we'll hang out, just shoot the breeze, and see what everybody's up to. Let's see, did I miss anything? Peppers look pretty good. You know, like I was saying, I don't know, you probably noticed the plants aren't really that tall. It's like, you know, I was doing Jimmy's kind of method. I was cutting off like the you know, if I saw like a little pepper developing, I would cut it off to help promote it to grow taller. and still nothing. So finally, I just kind of gave in. I was like, you know what? I'll just let the thing go and let them all go. So they're all kind of like a foot and a half tall, which is, that's plenty. I mean, I don't need it to be 5 foot tall and 7,000 peppers on it. That's too much. But should be good though. How do I get the chat back up on here? See, this is weird. I can't. Unless you guys type something, I can't see the chat. There we go. I got it. I had to press the button, which is weird. Let's see. Dennis said that. When was the last time you gotten a Baconator? Probably, I don't know, what, 2 months ago? I think I showed you guys. Yeah, I think it was like 2 months ago. I messaged you and Dustin. I'd definitely be down for another one of those. Man, I could go for one of those for tomorrow. Those things are good though, man. Those things are amazing. I know like fast foods aren't really that great for you, but if you keep it under control, it's not really that big of a deal. I've been doing pretty good with everything. I know you guys know I have crazy high blood pressure for some reason, like at times, and I've been I got it down way like really low, like I'm almost normal, but that's because I've been eating a little bit different. But yeah, I can probably do one of those. I can cheat one day. Wouldn't be too bad. That does sound good though, man. Baconator. Whew. Those things are amazing with that and it's weird. I remember that one day I tried doing. I tried copying that Baconator, and I made the hollandaise sauce. It does taste like hollandaise sauce from the what is it? Wendy's, the Wendy's Baconator, but it feels like it has a little bit of a different taste. So I don't know if it's exactly hollandaise sauce or it's like a different type of hollandaise sauce, because the flavors were definitely different. I don't know if I did explain that day when we tried them. But yeah, I mean, that was fun. That was a fun live stream. I did enjoy that quite a bit. One thing I would do if I did, which you guys probably noticed, one thing I would do different with that copy in the Baconator, I need to make the patty smaller. You guys probably saw it was like almost like an inch thick. It was pretty. I mean, that was the only thing I'll do, probably a little bit different. And I didn't put bacon on it. I don't think I cooked bacon. So I think that those two things were, like a different comparison as far as the copying it. But definitely, it definitely tasted pretty good. Being homemade, even though it wasn't like exactly the same, but it was close enough. It's fun though. That's awesome. Got to run and get some stuff done. I'll check back later. If not, I'll catch everyone on the next live. Everyone take care and happy growing. Awesome. They just put mayo and ketchup on their burgers, salt and pepper, their patties. Yeah. See, their Baconator, though, the breakfast one, it's sausage. So I wonder how they do their sausage, though, too. It's probably the same thing, though. But, so I think that's gonna probably about wrap it up for this one. Haven't come up with any more ideas though. My mind's kind of rushing. I got going like 10,000 directions. I can't really think. But we'll figure something out. If you guys have any other ideas or whatever, if we want to jump on a live stream one day, we'll just kind of kick it around. Just send me a message. You guys know how to contact me, and we'll figure something out. But I worked at Wendy's for a month. I hated it, but was there before their breakfast. Yeah, see, their breakfast, in my opinion, they need to do only breakfast. Their lunch, their burgers, that's good. I'm glad Sydney's here to lengthen this live stream. Give me other stuff to talk about. The Wendy's, their burgers they're all right. They're fine. I mean, it's just, you can cook a better burger at home. Even with no seasoning, it would taste better at home. But I think Wendy's would do really good if they just did breakfast, because their sausage tastes good, their eggs are amazing. Those Arsenic will laugh. I would love to see them get rid of their fries altogether and just serve the garlic fries, like the wedges they have, because those things are absolutely amazing. They have so much flavor, and that garlic is just, it's to die for. You know, I think they would do better just doing garlic fries and breakfast only. It'd be really cool, but that's just me. But a lot of people like their burgers though too, but I don't. They're not really like the greatest thing. But yeah, that'd be interesting though. Yeah, those places, you know, working at Wendy's and all that Facebook, they're pretty rough to work at though. I've heard from people. I think it depends on where you are at. Our Wendy's down here in SC sucks. And West Virginia so much better. The garlic fries are good. Yeah, they are pretty good. Definitely pretty cool. Well, did you see the burgers I made? I sent you pics the other day. I don't think it went through, Arsenic. I didn't see it. I still have the chat up, but I didn't see the burgers. You might have sent it again, maybe. It might have not went through. My phone's been acting up, so, you know, I've been getting messages from people like they're emailing me, hey man, are you getting this? I'm like, no. So my phone's acting up. It's kind of weird. The internet stops working on my phone randomly, so that could be one of the cases too. But yeah, try sending it to me again, Arsenic. I'll check it out. But I think that's going to wrap it up, guys, for this one. At this point, we're just dragging it on for, you know, every last drop. But I will see you guys on the social medias, Facebook, you know, all that stuff. Mainly Facebook. I don't want to do the Instagram and all that stuff again. It's just too much. But if you guys don't have Facebook, you guys probably have my phone number, just like Arsenic does. But if you guys have any questions, whatever, see what's going on, or have any ideas, whatever, feel free. I'm up all the time. Or if I'm not, you just wake me up. It's no big deal. But I'll see you all later. Have a good one. And I will see you on the next live stream later on.